Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Universal Studios, where it is the first official day of Halloween Horror Nights 2024. We are here for Media Night. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Universal Studios for inviting us out to Media Night to cover this event and allowing us to film inside the haunted houses. So that's what you guys are going to be seeing today. Not only are you guys going to be experiencing the premium Scream Night that we experienced yesterday, but you guys are also going to be able to see inside all 10 haunted houses today. Let's not waste any time, guys. Let's head on inside and skip back in time to yesterday to the start of Premium Scream Night. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Universal Studios Florida, where today is not the first official day, but it is our first day of Halloween Horror Nights 2024. We are here for Premium Scream Night, an upcharged night of Halloween Horror Nights where we actually get to go in and experience the event one day early before the rest of the general public. I want to say right off the bat, Universal did not pay for our ticket to be here. We paid for this completely on our own. It was about a $350 ticket per person to get in. So we're going to go inside. We're going to check out all the haunted houses with reduced crowds, check out all the scare zones, and even the food. I'm really excited, guys. Let's not waste any time. Let's head on inside and get this haunt season started. And as you guys can see, we are definitely not the only ones here. It is just before 6 p.m. The event starts at 6:30, and the crowds, not that bad, all things considered.
Halloween Horror Nights! Welcome to our realms of horror.
For 33 years, your screams have been collected within the depths of Universal, weakening the veil between our world and yours.
And fueled by the cries of a tortured soul.
Vengeful and encounter the terrors that lurk within you daily to inflict mental torment
And physical pain. Kings and queens of sinister grace.
and twisted themes of surreal domain.
They, all the shadows within the fog, they will strike everlasting fear in your heart. And now, the time for bloodshed has arrived.
This night of horror belongs to Are you brave enough to face your inner demon?
All right, guys, we're in. Halloween Horror Nights has officially begun. We have Sinister and Surreal up there, the two icons for this year's event. After we got inside, they presented us with the lanyards with the icons on it. I'm super excited to check out what this night is all about and what all we can get done. The crowd levels are really low compared to a standard night. We'll try to show you guys the crowd levels tomorrow night for opening night versus tonight. But oh my god, I'm excited. What are you excited for? What haunted house is your most anticipated?
Here they come.
Well, it was museum.
Of course!
It was.
All of you.
Let's go, Mr. Sweet.
Mr. Sweet? Okay. My most anticipated haunted house is A Quiet Place.
Major Sweets.
Major Sweets, yes. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. But yeah, my most anticipated is A Quiet Place. We're probably going to be marathoning a couple houses tonight based off the crowd levels that we're seeing. I'm super excited. Again, let's not waste any time. Let's head on inside. Horror Nights has begun.
33 years we spent planning for this exact moment. And so many eager guests have arrived.
So they did actually start the event just a little bit early. The event wasn't supposed to start officially until 6:30, and right at 6 o'clock they actually started the opening ceremonies and started letting guests in. And we have the entire night, like literally until 2 a.m. this event goes on with a limited capacity. And I think what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna start trying all the food, because with this ticket, all of your food is included. We're gonna try that out, and I think we're gonna hit the haunted houses when it gets more dark outside, because number one, I forgot my sunglasses, so I won't be able to see anything if I go inside the haunted houses right now. So yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm very overwhelmed right now. It's gonna be a fun night. But just look at the crowd levels right now. This is insane. Holy moly. There is hardly anybody here. You can see a lot of guests are rushing to different haunted houses. A Quiet Place right now, no surprise, has a super, not really super long line, but it's got a decent line right now. And something that's important to note is that with this event, everyone gets pulsed through the houses in different groups. So you're not conga lining through all the different haunted houses, which is amazing. And I cannot wait to have that personal experience in the haunted houses. With all of our food included, it's no surprise that the Twisted Taters has a little bit of a line. I think the first booth we're gonna be hitting up is the Ghostbusters booth over here. Okay, so we stopped at the Ghostbusters booth first, and the first thing we're gonna try is the Frozen Death Shell, a Korean corn dog dipped mint cheesecake with bugles and glitter. First impressions, I don't even know what the heck I'm looking at. It's pretty, it's got a lot of glitter on it, so I'm very excited to try it out. It's honestly not as bizarre as I thought it was gonna be. The mint stands out by a lot, but oddly enough, everything mixes together really well. The sweet and the saltiness, it goes well together. So honestly, not bad. Honestly, not bad at all. Next up, we have Slimer's Korean corn dog. This is a Korean cheese dog with Fritos coated with Cheetos powder, ghost pepper, spice, sage, Derby cheese, and mozzarella. I think I was most excited about this one. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Can we look at this green that's coming off of it? What the heck is that? That was all breading that I got. So I'm gonna cut this open. It's got corn dog, and then there's the cheese in the middle, and then corn dog and some more cheese in the middle. That's where the green actually came from. And next up, we have the poor Stay Puft Marshmallow Man s'more. We gotta take a bite out of him. I'll do Coda a favor and not take a bite out of his head, and I'll just bite his little feetsies. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a s'more. It's actually really good. As we make our way from the front of the park towards our next scare zone, we can see Ghostbusters is gonna be right over here next to Jimmy Fallon. Further on down this way, we have Insidious the Further and Triplets of Terror. But now, let's start making our way into Torture Fair.
Just me now, boy. You want a place to rest?
Yeah.
Come on in, I'll make room. No more.
Ah, that's brutal. I love it. So this is actually something that's kind of unique. I can't remember the last time Universal has used an animatronic prop like this to like shake and wiggle around, at least in a scare zone. I think they've done it in houses a couple times, but never in a zone. This is really cool. Now, how many times have we seen this particular prop get reused throughout the event? We've seen it in scare zones and in houses, and now we see it again. It's really cool. That's not a complaint or a knock on Universal. It's smart that they reuse some of these props. Okay, so far I am loving this event. Torture Fair, that was really cool. I love the vibes of the event. Like I said before, during the construction tours, I love me a good Renaissance fair. I always go to one if at all possible, and the vibes in that zone were immaculate. The actors were doing very well in there, and I love being able to walk around without all the crowds and stuff. You can really get that one-on-one interaction with the actors. All right, guys, our first haunted house of Halloween Horror Nights 33 is gonna be Major Sweets Candy Factory. Let's head on inside.
Come on, chaperones. You better get inside before the kids eat all the free samples.
Explain the tour starts soon. Hi, I'm your street.
Skip the principal! It's the candy!
I'm putting you in the trash compactor! They should be in solid. This is nice and They should be in destroy the
Just got out of Major Sweets Candy Company, and as predicted, the exit is right here. Not through those double doors, but through this door right here. The curse is broken, guys. I'm so happy to report that the curse is broken. The Fast and Furious haunted house location no longer needs to be feared. Granted, the haunted house is quick. It's a very short haunted house, but it packs a punch. I got some very good scares in there, and the sights and the smells and the visuals of that haunted house were fantastic. I can't wait to go through it again. And honestly, we might go through it again right now because we waited only 5 minutes for it, and they pulsed us through the house, which is incredible. Yes, starting off very strong. I loved it. And of course, the exit to Major Sweets spits us out in the middle of the Blumhouse scare zone. We can see a couple of purgers out here. Down yonder that direction, I saw Megan. She's up on a pedestal right now. The last time we were here, this was nothing but a lone truss structure. Now it has been decorated to be a Wolfman meet and greet. Huh. I wonder if he'll come out tonight. If not, we'll probably see him tomorrow, but that's really cool. It's advertising the new Blumhouse movie. I just want to give you guys an example of the wait times that we are seeing tonight. Take a look at that. Nothing above a 10-minute wait. This is wild. I love it. All right, it looks like the next thing we're gonna be trying is the barbecue turkey wing. They also have pumpkin guts over here and a goblin pie. Okay, so over here we have the pumpkin guts. This is butternut squash and zucchini noodles with pumpkin seeds and vegan butter inside a corn squash. And up next we have the goblin pie, a baked mini apple pie with cinnamon sugar and a bloody raspberry jam. All right, next up we have the harissa barbecue turkey wing. It's a crispy turkey wing coated with crispy harissa barbecue sauce. This thing is freaking massive. Take a look at how big this thing is. They killed Big Bird. What in the world? Okay, so the pumpkin guts, not really my favorite. Like I said earlier, it is pretty much just straight up squash. So if you're into that, then you're probably gonna like it. Vegans are probably gonna enjoy it. The turkey wing was actually really tasty. I love the barbecue sauce that was on it. A little tough at times, but overall not bad. And the goblin's pie was actually really tasty. It was my favorite. It was like a little handheld apple pie. Really good. All right, here's our next batch of haunted houses. We have Goblin's Feast at a 5-minute wait and Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines at 15. And it appears the entrance and exit to these haunted houses is right next to the Fear Factor stage. So just bear in mind that when it comes to the event, these two haunted houses are gonna involve the most walking of the night. Good news is they do have some portable restrooms over here, which is awesome. And they're not like porta potties either. So these are like the nicer ones. Okay, finally made our way around the outside of the Men in Black show building, and we have two haunted house locations right here, which is awesome. We have Goblin's Feast over here, Universal Monsters over here. When you exit one haunted house, you can come right back in and get in line for the next one instead of having to walk all the way back down. So that's really good to know. You exit one house, you come around over here, and you can go into the next one. I love it.
Quiet, people. You'll scare the rest of the camp.
This is also our first look at these brand new haunted house locations. These new sprung tents are massive. Holy cow. I really hope that they utilize as much of the space in there as possible to really bring out the best that these haunted houses can be. I am so excited to experience both of these. Also, it doesn't look like we have a proper facade for Universal Monsters yet. There might be a facade inside like we've seen in years past.
Slayer of Dracula, destroyer of monsters. Valor runs strong in my family's bloodline. Just as evil courses through the house of Dracula. I was given this name by my father. It means protector of mankind, Valley of Light. But with my brother's death at the hands of Dracula's daughter, darkness has fallen and our bloodline is dying out. I will take my revenge and destroy Dracula's vile progeny and all the monsters she controls. I will avenge your death, my brother.
Okay, yeah, Universal Monsters, Eternal Bloodlines, fantastic house. The set design in there was so good. The scares were great. I got plenty of times in that haunted house. And it's like an all-female cast. I love it. It's so good. The set design is great. The costumes are great. The atmosphere is phenomenal. Oh my God, yeah. 10 out of 10 house. I absolutely loved it. Our next haunted house of the night is gonna be Goblin's Feast.
Oh. Don't do it. Yeah, with the sugar, with the candy.
Here's a look at the facade for Goblin's Feast. This one actually has a proper facade on the outside.
Idiot humans! Tricks again! Get them in the back!
Need food now.
Order up!
Hungry.
Order up!
You disrespect the ancestors!
More meat.
Please let me out!
Silent swine.
In the year of our great
Delicious! A good goblin's feast, do ya? Ah! Go on! The food is a stupid!
All right, just got done with Goblin's Feast. That was a fun house. Wasn't exactly the scariest, but the vibes in there were great, and the set pieces, again, phenomenal. I love how they utilized the space in these brand new sprung tents. Excellent use of space. All in all, it's a very fun time. I can't wait to do it again. Here's a look at the fancy colors on the exterior of Men in Black. I'm loving the basic design that I have in the background of my videos, the light blue and the violets. Really cool, I love that. All right guys, next up we have a haunted house that is high up on my hype list, Slaughter Cinema 2. I'm happy we're actually able to walk back to a haunted house from this direction again. The last couple of years, they had us going all around crazy different directions. Snacks provided by Major Sweets Candy Factory. Oh my gosh, that is great.
Little Marty. What do you want?
of the finest. Coming to a theater. Night of the Undead Undead Cloud.
The following film is explicit film. Viewer discretion is
DJ Hotep.
silence. Your course is upon.
Just got done with Slaughter Cinema 2. I absolutely love that house. There are a couple nods in there to the very first version of Slaughter Cinema, but it follows the same exact formula as the first one as well, which I absolutely loved. Some of the movies in there are so dumb, but they're fantastic. I absolutely love them. What did you think?
It was really good. I liked it. I liked seeing, like, essentially snippets of what could be different houses.
Honestly, yeah, exactly, because Horror Nights for the very first Slaughter Cinema, they took bits and pieces of that and turned them into their own haunted houses, so it's almost like a little preview. That's a good way of thinking about it. I loved it. I just want to give you guys an example of the crowd levels that we have right now. Like, there's hardly anybody in front of us, and then take a look behind us. Like, there is not a lot of people here at all. We have barely waited for any haunted house. I think the most that we've waited was, no lie, 5, maybe 7 minutes, and that was for Goblin's Feast. Next up, we have the Museum Deadly Exhibits. So it appears gone are the days of walking through the ET queue in order to get to a haunted house. Now, it looks like we're gonna be walking through the Simpsons queue to get to a haunted house. Honestly, not complaining. Very smart use of space.
Over a course of 200 years, and continue to be blamed for multiple outbreaks of disease and famine. In the fall of 2024, the center of our newest exhibit. Over a course of 200 years, and continue to be blamed for multiple outbreaks of disease and famine. In the fall of 2024, and continue to be blamed.
Everything's possessed. It's possessed. It's possessed.
Separated from such experiences.
your throat!
Okay, so we just got done with Museum Deadly exhibit, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. The house has potential, and I'm excited to see it grow over the course of this season. But if there is a house that you should prioritize last, so far it is Museum Deadly exhibit. It's an okay house. I didn't get any scares in there, but it was just confusing. I mean, like, I understood the story. You know, you have the rotting stone in a museum and it like possesses a lot of the artifacts in there. I get that, but the execution was just eh. So again, it's got a lot of room for potential. It's their first public night, so we'll see what happens over the course of the season. But as of right now, just put it a little bit lower on your list. All right, since we're back here, it is time to check out Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus. So we just got done with Halloween Nightmare Fuel. That was actually a lot of fun. Over the last couple of years, a critique that I gave was that it started to feel very samey, where yeah, there were some musical differences in the show, but the overall formula was the same. This year, honestly, felt very different. They took those critiques and they changed the show around where it's so different. So if you've seen this show in the past and you thought it felt samey, see it this year. Totally different. That's all I'm gonna say. It is a lot of fun. So another great thing about Premium Scream Night is not only are the Halloween Horror Nights food booths open, but you can also come to some of the regular quick service restaurants and get all of these items for absolutely free, all you can eat. That is amazing. There is no shortage of free food options here at this event. Just outside of Springfield, we have a food truck over here serving up some more exclusive Halloween Horror Nights treats. This one is themed around Triplets of Terror. You're invited to a birthday party. They have a Say cheeseburger, a bloody goodie bag, and a Slasher Siblings sweet sampler. And that's what the sweet sampler is. It all looks amazing. Probably not gonna stop here right now because we have the Cary Drive-In right next door and I really wanna try that food. Let's head on over right next door to the Cary Drive-In food booth right outside Animal Actors. Check this out, guys. They have a whole drive-in setup over here with drinks and food. Holy cow. We have a couple of specialty beverages over here, some premium cocktails. So here is a look at some of the food options. We have a summer camp dog that's got baked beans in it and Cheetos. We have a ropa vieja walking taco. We have rocks from hell, and we have a vegan walking taco and a cinema popcorn. Okay, so we are here at the Slaughter Cinema 2 booth, and we have two very unique food items. We have the summer camp dog, which is a deep fried all beef Nathan's hot dog topped with Tostitos, nacho cheese, baked beans, pepper relish, and Cheetos. So I'm very excited to try that. And then we have the Rocks from Hell, which is a crispy jalapeno and cheddar cheese stuffed lumps of coal. This literally looks like a hush puppy that they left in the fryer overnight. I'm not even kidding. I'm very excited to try this first, so let's go ahead and do it. I don't know what the coating is, but it's very interesting. Honestly, not my favorite. But you can kind of see on the inside the stuffing. It's like a mix of, you know, jalapeno and cheese, I guess, like in the description. But overall, not bad, not my favorite. Let's go ahead and try the taco. Can you get a shot of the hot dog? Let's go ahead and get a shot of the hot dog real quick before I chomp down on it. Okay. It's a wiener with some baked beans and Cheetos and some sauce over here on the side. Let me go ahead and get a quick bite of this. Hot dogs and baked beans are not a combo that I thought I would like, but I do. It's honestly not bad. I would definitely get the hot dog over the lumps of coal. We also got the walking taco. Coda just kind of nudged this over to me. We have the walking taco, which is Doritos, ropa vieja, salsa roja, lettuce, sour cream, and Monterey Jack cheese. So honestly, I'm not that big of a fan of walking tacos, but we'll just try a little bit of the inside. I don't need any of the Doritos because Doritos are Doritos. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not really a fan of tacos in general, but it's nice. If you're a fan of tacos, you're probably gonna like them. It's not bad. I'd get the hot dog over this. Over here at the Imagination Cafe, we have all-you-can-eat pizza fries. We're not gonna be partaking in that today, unfortunately, because we've already eaten so much and I had pizza fries about a week ago, but at some point this weekend, we will be getting pizza fries. Another thing I want to note is that DreamWorks Land is completely closed off from the event. I think it's like a contractual thing where Universal cannot put anything like scary inside the DreamWorks Land. So yeah, you can't go back that way at all. But it also means that there are no haunted house entrances over here, so nothing spooky and a lot less walking this year. Here's another idea of the crowd levels in this area right outside of DreamWorks and Animal Actors. We have our next scare zone over here, which is called Swamp of the Undead. We're gonna be hitting on over there next. I'm super excited for that. But it looks like there's a photo op over here. What is Coda doing? Oh, is this a Blumhouse photo op? No, it's a Peacock photo op. Look at you living your best horror fantasy. Here's an example of some of the directional signage here at this year's Halloween Horror Nights, pointing out the restrooms, museums, Slaughter Cinema, monsters, goblins, and nightmare fuel. All right, time to check out Swamp of the Undead.
Creepy dead dude. Over here at the Monstros food booth, we have a couple of other items over here. We have a heartbeat tostada, spinal column pinchos, a pork carniceria, and a chocolate tres leches. Over here at the HHN bar, they have a bunch of different photo ops. Take a look at one of the goblins over here. It's terrifying, oh my gosh. Who is this? Wow. Check out this guy. He's rocking. And then we have Miss Sweets over here. Here's another idea of the crowd levels over here in front of Mel's, which, by the way, sporting the die-in logo. We love to see it. It is going on 11 o'clock at night, and this is the crowd level. Insane. Just like, take a look at this. Look at how low the crowds are. There's nothing, it's just us. We have a much bigger group of people here with us now. but oh my gosh, it is insane. Okay, we're in the final stretch of the event. We made it back to the very front of the park, and we have the last 5 houses to do, which we're gonna be able to bang them out really quickly, and I'm so excited for that. I don't know which house we're hitting up first, but we still have 5 more to do, so let's get them done. All right, next haunted house of the night is gonna be Triplets of Terror. Here's a look at all the projections on the outside of the New York Public Library, rocking the HHN 33. This is gonna be the one and only time you see this queue this empty at 11 o'clock at night.
We're back at meeting.
Why am I doing this?
Best crime podcast. The Triplets of Terror are not continuing. It's back. In 1984, the fraternal triplets murdered That's right, Chico. Every decade on March 3rd, they appear to reunite that night.
Mom, right up OJ, idiot!
Just got done with Triplets of Terror, and that was actually a very fun house. It reminds me of an old school like slasher haunted house, a la like Halloween, Scream, or like Freddy vs. Jason, something like that. It was very interesting. It was very camp. It was a lot of fun. However, I will say there is like a trigger warning necessary with this house. A couple of years ago, we had a house called Depths of Fear, and there was an animal in that house that was unfortunately disassembled. Let's just say that. And this house has something very similar. So just be aware of that. There are sound effects to match up with the animal that has been disassembled. So just be aware of that. But I still really enjoyed the house. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to go through it again and, you know, spot some more details. I really liked it. All right, next up we have Insidious, the Further, supposedly the best house of the event.
Now go outside. Let my voice be your guide. Keep a steady stride. Into the further you go. Let my voice be your guide. Keep a steady stride.
He's got no baby.
I heard that. Oh my God. Oh my God, I gotta catch my breath after that one. My heart, I can't. The rumors are true. That is the scariest house of the event. That was terrifying. Oh my God. I was walking behind Peter and Kitra the whole time, and both Kitra and I were getting got back and forth. It was so funny, so much fun, but so terrifying. Both Kitra and I, we were not having a good time, but at the same time, we were having a great time. That was incredible. That was incredible. Terrifying, terrifying haunted house. That was good. 10 out of 10. All right, next up, A Quiet Place, my personal most anticipated haunted house. It is absolutely wild how empty this all is. This is the one and only time we're ever gonna get to experience Horror Nights with this low crowds. I really hope that Universal brings this back next year because this is amazing. So we just got out of A Quiet Place, and I don't know how they managed to do that, but they genuinely managed to make the house sound quiet. They have like an ambient noise playing throughout the house, and I honestly think that they soundproofed a lot of the house, so that way sound doesn't travel the same way that it would normally in a haunted house, if that makes any sense. Like, you just have to be in there to like hear what's going on. The casting that they did for that haunted house was incredible. It gives you a real sense of scale of the aliens in that house, and it makes you realize that, oh my God, being in that type of world where you can't make a single sound, or else you're gonna be face to face with one of those creatures, it really puts it into perspective of how terrifying that is. And that was honestly a terrifying house, but it was good. The first part of the house, like the very start of the house, oh my God. Oh my God, that's all I'm gonna say. Oh my God, The first part of the house, you're not going to be prepared for that. But that was so cool. That was incredible. I loved it. Next up, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Tell you what, not having to wait in any long lines for these haunted houses is great, but at the same time though, these walks are killer. My dogs are barking. Poor Kitra's feeling it too.
Sorry, lady. The hammer gets the views. 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 Sorry, lady. There's no rock.
What's that you?
Proton fields are down. Proton fields are down.
Okay, we just got done with Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. What did you think of that house?
It was so good. There was a lot of detail. I like the little squishies.
The little mini Stay Puft Marshmallow guys are everywhere, and Coda is low-key obsessed with them. They were really, really cute.
Did you see them driving the little, I'm gonna
Yep.
call it an RC car? Oh
Yep.
my god.
They're really cute. That was a very well done house. The set design in that house is really good. The casting, once again, completely spot on. I loved it. If you liked the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire movie, then you're gonna really enjoy this one. I liked it. It was definitely one of the better houses of the night for sure. All right, guys, I have officially hit my wall. I am exhausted, I am tired, but we're still not done yet. We have about an hour left of the park being open. It's 1 a.m. right now. I wasn't expecting to be here until 1 a.m., but we have one last scare zone to go through and one last haunted house to go through. Let's hit up Demon Queens, check that out, and then we're gonna end the night on Monstros. We're about to get the attention of all the scare actors. So this is Demon Queens. They roll out all of these props after the park closes regularly. I love it. Oh dear. Oh God. I've never gotten so much attention. Oh dear Jesus, I am popular tonight. Hi. I love it. What is this? That is awesome. That's terrifying. Oh, that is awesome. I've never gotten so much attention in a scare zone before. This is wild. He's just standing there, menacingly. I love it. There's 3 of them. I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. Our final haunted house of the night is gonna be Monstros, the monsters of Latin America. This is incredible, guys. Imagine all of this just full wall-to-wall people. This is nuts.
A la bruja me encontré en el aire volando, en el aire volando. A shapeshifter that lives Another genius. Dígame, dígame.
Alright, just walked out of Monstros, the Monsters of Latin America. Now, I was lucky enough to experience the original haunted house at Hollywood last year, and it's very similar to what we saw at Hollywood last year, but not quite exact. There were quite a few changes that were made. A lot of the bigger set pieces that they had in Hollywood weren't incorporated in this house, but a few of the more notable ones were. So if you've been to the one in Hollywood, compare and contrast the two. It's kind of fun to compare. Overall, some very solid scares in there. The set design was pretty good. I really liked it. I can't wait to go through it again, and I can't wait to experience the sequel in Hollywood this year. And with that, all 10 haunted houses are done. Let's start making our way back to the front of the park and back to our hotel.
Our reign has just begun. Halloween Horror Nights. You are at our command. For 3 years, your admiration for the horrible and terrible